Football. That's the reality of it. We play a physical sport, so that's all. I'm good though.
Is it fractured?
No, no MRIs or nothing like that.
Just sore.
Yeah,
Happened in the game or practice during the week? Or?
it's not effective until what's going on.
Sprained wrist, sprained hand.
Titans.
Michael, when you look at teams that are physical in the NFL, this is about as physical as it gets, especially if they use Derrick Henry like they typically do. Can you describe the challenge of playing that kind of runner?
Yeah. I mean, speaking on how many backs we face, there's nothing like him. His height, how effective he is in the game, and how dominant he's been in this league. There's no running back like him or has been as effective in this league as him. So, getting him to the ground and, making sure he's not getting them extra yards is going to be crucial to everybody swarming to the ball and getting on the ball.
Titans have less playoff implications this weekend than y'all do, but if Derrick Henry plays, how good is that for your run defense to have a challenge like this before the playoffs?
It gets us ready. Their whole mantra is, run, use him, let him take over the game and feed off of him. So us getting that look, us getting that competitive nature from, one of the best run offenses in the league would be great for us.
Mike McCarthy talked today about why you should deserve Defensive Player of the Year honors. Do you think about that at this point?
Nah, because I think at that point I'll be focused on the Super Bowl. So that type of stuff comes with it. But I just play football and just give my heart to the game, and whatever comes with it comes with it.
It's a
Where
limited
are you guys
sample
on
size, but what do you see in Malik Willis?
I'm a big fan of Malik. He's a very explosive player, great arm talent. He's a player, he's young, but he's still putting everything together. He's going to keep putting it together. I think he's going to be a great quarterback in this league, though.
You were sick last week. You looked pretty winded at a couple points during the game last week. How much did your illness impact your game last week, and how are you feeling now?
Obviously when you're not being able to get that extra running or whatever you do, messing up your process because of the virus that's going around, it throws you off a little bit, but we got the oxygen tank, and I was able to just hit that a couple more times and, just keep fighting for the guys.
Everybody sees the stat, 1 sack in the last 3 games. You've gone from first in the league to third in the league. When you look at the tape, are you seeing what you want to see in terms of affecting quarterbacks and creating pressure when they allow that opportunity?
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. The ball's coming out much quicker. There's I put it like this: it's not as easy as everyone or I may look or other guys may look or make it seem. I promise you, sacking the quarterback's not that easy, especially when they're game planning against it and they don't want you to get going. So you might see a lot more play action, boot. A lot more attempts, and then what timing of the ball's coming out. It's not a lot of drop back or deep developing routes. Everything might be quick, short, and immediate. I could win in 2 seconds, still might not be fast enough. People forget we're playing against the league's best. We're not playing against midget football players where we can just throw them out the way and sack the quarterback so fast. But, if anybody wants to take my job and step in my shoes, you're more than welcome. I'll hand it over and see how you do.
When other teams are playing you that way, can you still be the lion, or do you have to be a different animal?
You got to be the one that lead the pride. Sometimes not all about the killing. It's about how can you find a way to still impact the game. How can you find a way to make sure everyone's good and still, keep going and making sure everything's still effective.
You chased Minshew down the right sideline the other day and kind of closed in on him. Do you look at that as an example of that? And when you go back and look on film, how important is that, even if it doesn't show up in the same way on the stats?
Yeah, it's an important play. All the times, we're making him force the ball out of bounds, not making him take sacks in them situations, or anytime he's just trying to get rid of it fast, throwing it that way. Those are all important downs because those are chances, they could be moving up the field, receiving first downs. When he's out of his game, can't step into the pocket and things like that. Those are all a part of the process that he needs to take. So if we're affecting his process, then we're doing our job.
Mike, how many different pass rush moves do you have?
Man, I don't know. I just be making them up as I go. But I would say I got a good arsenal. It just depends on the person who brings them out.
I think Baldigger's tape review said you had a Bubba Baker move that you debuted.
Yeah, I didn't even know who Bubba Baker was until Baldy said it.
Did you go look him up or no?
Yeah, he sent me some clips. Baldy's my guy.
Having a second short week like this in just over a month in the second half of the season, how is that for you guys physically and mentally trying to prepare?
Yeah, everything is a lot more mental. We've been taking the load off, anchoring back on the physicality that we do in practice and stuff, so that way we have it for the game. So coach been putting a lot more into us to just getting our bodies right and making sure we're fresh for the game.
When you watch yourself on film, some of these moves, how much are you saying, I made that up, or are you saying, I plan to do that?
I made it up 100% of the time. Whatever, I like to just fill it out, I feel like I'm not getting the same sets, the same drops, so I can't go in and saying, I 5 yards, let me try an inside move, or, let me try to spin here. It's all about, my game and how I'm able to set up my rushes and get things going for me. So it's tough.
What do you guys want to accomplish on defense these next couple of weeks?
At this point of the season, we need to just keep trying to execute and play perfect. We want to start trending upwards, clean up a lot of mental errors and mistakes, so that way, come playoff time, the same stuff's not hurting us, and you don't want that same stuff to hurt you later. So we need to start cleaning up and just getting better.
Thanks, Micah.